Wow, what a march! I really can't remember the last time we had a march this good. I've just finished putting up a new fence, shed and greenhouse with a little help from my friends, and it was shirts off weather. Unheard of for March. The pundits said it was the hottest for 59 years. Or was it since 1959? Either way it's a freak, but most welcome. Another bonus of this hot weather has been the appearance of British asparagus 2 weeks early. Good job it looks better than mine though, eh? No, seriously, I'm lucky to still have it. I only planted it last autumn and I thought the long cold spell we had in January had done for it. But no, there it is in all its glory. I have to let it go to seed for 2 years to allow the crowns to develop. Then who knows, 2014 I might be having pickled asparagus from my own plants. How cool is that? In the meantime though, this early glut of British asparagus has opened an opportunity for us avid picklers. You see, as the new season stuff floods the market, the foreign imports plummet in price, and yours truly is there to swipe up a bargain and convert it into one of the most sophisticated preserves of all, pickled asparagus. Now, in my opinion, these recipes for pickled asparagus that just use malt vinegar and a handful of pickling spices can't possibly do this noble vegetable justice. How can you pickle something like asparagus in the same way as you would a shallot? Madness! Asparagus is a bit of an anathema as its flavour is delicate yet powerful. What I mean is that the actual taste itself is subtle, but there's a lot of it, if that makes any sense. So what we want for pickling asparagus is a nice, fresh and sharp pickling liquor to complement this. We need hot, sharp and fragrant. And I guess at this point I better list the ingredients or I'll only forget and get moaned at. So here we are. Ingredients for pickled asparagus. Asparagus spears. 1 lemon slice per jar, 1 garlic clove per jar, 3-inch sprig of fresh dill per jar, 1 chilli per jar, 1 teaspoon of peppercorns, 2 teaspoons of coriander seeds, half a dessert spoon of sea salt and 1 pint of white wine vinegar. Now before you all scream at me that I haven't put down the quantity of asparagus, that's because it's a bit of trial and error to know how many spears are going to fit in each jar. Basically buy as much as you think you want. See how many jars it fills, guesstimate how much vinegar you'll need to fill all the jars, and then use the ingredients above in the ratios shown. So, if you buy enough asparagus to fill so many jars you think you'll need 2 pints of vinegar, then double the ratio of the other ingredients accordingly. Clear as mud? Good. Right, first things first, cut your lemon into slices and place one at the bottom of each jar. At this point I must come clean and say that the lemon thing's not my idea. I saw Marissa did it for her pickled asparagus recipe on Food in Jars and thought it was a fab idea. Hope you don't mind me pinching it, Marissa. OK, then cut your spears to fit the height of the jar and pack them in as tight as you can. Next, crush a garlic clove under your knife, 1 for each jar, and put it in along with a sprig of dill. Now for the vinegar. Slice the chilies thinly, use medium hot, jalapenos are good. Put all the ingredients in a pan with a tight lid and simmer for 10 minutes. Pour the hot vinegar over the asparagus, filling the jars to the brim. Distribute all of the spices and chili bits evenly between the jars and tighten down the lids. Now this little lot will need proving to stop it going off and to help the pickling liquor penetrate the asparagus. Most recipes suggest boiling the jars in water up to their neck for 10 minutes. What I do is place them in a pressure cooker. Bring it up to temperature and hold for 1 minute and then let it cool naturally. A word of caution, if you're not sure about how robust your jars are, then stick with the boiling method. As you can see, I've used some lovely octagonal jobs from Wares and I know the quality of their products can be trusted, so I'm happy to stick them in the pressure cooker. So there you go, pickled asparagus, fit for a king. And what about the finishing touch? Posh for me, I know. But I thought I'd try my template out on those gorgeous labels I was on about in my last blog. That pair of wellies still tickles me. Ta-ra!